Hey everyone, welcome to my Amazon live stream. I hope this is not on a delay. Anyway, welcome to my Amazon live stream. Well, you guys know that I love Halloween so much and decorating also. So today I'm showing you my favorite Halloween decorations, all of course from Amazon. Here we go, it's the witch's house. Keep the jokes to yourself. Anyway, I just get so excited by this time of year. It's absolutely my favorite time of year. I do love, obviously, the holidays too, in December when, you know, the Christmas trees are up and, you know, all those things. But there's something about fall that is so magical, and it's just like the kickoff for the season. So I get really excited. I do start a little too early, as you guys know about me. I think I've had my little witch out there in the front of the house on the bike for, I don't even know how long now. Well over a month for sure. Anyway, so if this is your first time joining me, please make sure you hit the follow button below the video so you get an alert anytime I go live. I don't want you to miss any streams. And we are live, so make sure you drop your questions and comments in the chat so that I can answer your questions and give you a shout out. Obviously, anything I'm talking about today is shoppable in the carousel below, just like anything I've talked about in the past, you can always find in my carousel. Thank you, Marta. Anyway, okay, let us get started. By the way, Sophia is having friends over tonight to do pumpkins, decorate pumpkins.
Oh, so fun.
And watch scary movies. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, let me go to the list and let's see here. Oh, first let me say hi to new followers, Nicole Smith. Hi, Nicole. Kelly B, Stacy Harvey, William Brickman, Madison Franklin. Hi, you guys. Thank you for following. Lily. Hey, Lily. How are you? Diane, you are definitely a treat, not a trick. Love you. As a little joke about my ad I did with the almonds the other day in my post, which, by the way, they are really, really, really good.
I was snacking
Especially the caramel ones. Okay. Nora says the queen of Halloween. Melissa says, hey there, you look amazing. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Melissa. Okay, so first I'm going to start with the Shisho satin pajamas. Okay. You know, we have like Christmas pajamas, the holiday pajamas, but do you have these?
Too bad we didn't know Sophia was having friends. We could have got
I know,
all of them
right?
PJs.
That's obviously Jen here with me. But look how cute these are, sorry. The pants here, I will be wearing these tonight when Sophia has her friends over. I keep looking down instead of up, and I have to remember that I'm supposed to look up at you there. Anyway, okay, so these pajamas are so cute. I love them. And like I said, okay, these are size small. So just to give you a gauge, I would go to an extra small for me if that gives you any gauge, and I'm 5'2". So, but I think I'm just gonna wear these anyway tonight for the festivities. Okay, the floor can lights.
It'll be better if they show that.
I should have been in costume today, guys. Lost opportunity, missed opportunity. But I was in the gym, but I did have like purple, since I guess purple and black is also a Halloween thing, in case you guys were wondering. Okay, let's see, I've got some questions here. Amazon customer, these products look so cute. Are you doing anything fun for Halloween? Well, my fun is this, being in my house and doing my house, making it look cute and fun and having people over. I don't know what I'm going to do on actual Halloween. Why have we not? Every time someone asks, we're like, oh, we don't know, and then we don't talk about it. I don't know. Ashley says, when can we expect the RHOPH premiere? Cannot wait. I don't know. I've seen little rumblings online. They did not tell us an exact date, did they?
Not yet.
Okay. Because a little secret about me, I don't look at my emails. A little, yeah. Anyway, I'm not really good about emails. I gotta text, otherwise I don't know what's happening. Okay, so we're going to do the floor can
The
lights.
floor cans, if they can show the graphics.
Can you guys pull up the floor can lights so that I can show everyone how cute? Okay, so I don't know if you've seen in my house, I actually use these year round. I know. They were put up for a party, I don't know, I want to say like 2 years ago.
At least, yeah.
Like 2 years ago, and we like them. So I have them behind my trees in my other room, and I can change the colors. I like to keep them like all the time on that sort of amber color. It gives the room a glow and it just looks pretty. I'll probably, you know, maybe for the holidays I would change it, like, but I don't think so. It just has a really pretty glow. So, but you can play around with these and you put them in the corners of the room to do the up lighting, and it just really gives a great vibe. And if you see me like posting on my stories or my daughters when we're in the family room watching TV, you'll see that we have those up all the time. They're just fun. Like, why do we have to wait for the holidays? You know who taught me that? Alexia. She's just like, all the time needs to be like this. And that was already bad enough as it is, but she is my child. Okay, Halloween pillow covers.
First, we have this one.
Okay, you passed me another one too.
And then this one's
okay, so these pillows, look how cute. And I was saying to, I think it was, I was talking to you and someone else the other day that I used to not be someone who did like holiday pillows or seasonal pillows, but I do now. And I mean, they were there and I was like, this is too cute, I have to have them. So maybe I'll do a little story later. Don't let me forget.
Yeah, because you have so many.
I put them up all the time now, and I just love them, and I just trade them out. I just stick them in the closet when I'm done. Anyway, these are so cute just to sit around. Look behind me, as you can see. It's a good thing I didn't put the fireplace on, because I would have been really hot over here sitting in front of this fireplace. Okay, now it just gives such a fun feeling to have these things around. Like when people come into my house, it just gets you in a good mood. How can you not be in a good mood when you see all these fun things around? Ah! Okay, that was a ghost. Moved my little skeleton. I mean, I have so many little skeletons in my house right now. I don't know why. Like, these are just like fun for me. Okay. Amazon customer says, "Hi Kyle, I wanted to ask what has helped you to overcome your anxiety?" Overcoming my anxiety, honestly, was kind of like a lot of different things, but I couldn't really say that therapy did that because I just had to kind of do it on my own. But even though I have gone to therapy for it, I just honestly learned that, you know, when I would feel that way, I know that it will pass, and that, you know, we may have a bad day, but the next day is going to be good. Just like when you have a good day, probably a bad one's gonna come, and that's just part of life. And honestly, that knowing that made me feel better. I mean, like, you can do the breathing, of course, and meditation, which I do all of that stuff, but I think just knowing it will pass, and, you know, just sort of having faith, and, you know, I know it's really hard in that moment, but anyway. Okay, Lily says, "How were Carly and Keith? I gotta know if you went to Hermes. Nashville is moving on up." Carly and Keith were amazing. Really, really a great concert. Absolutely loved it. And I did not go to the Hermes opening. I did not. So I had other plans that night. But I'm gonna give a little time to get quiet over there and then hit it up another time. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to, well, there's two different links to the pillow covers. I guess it's two different, okay.
Yeah, exactly. One was the big ghosts and one was the little skeletons.
Okay, so we already did this. Okay, so the Grace Teaware Potter's Studio Halloween serving platter. Studio Halloween Witches Brew serving platter. Okay, I don't know if you remember last year when I did my Halloween stream, I showed you guys all of these things that I love, and it's so fun just to have people over and do a dinner. You know, family, friends, girls' night in, whatever. That's what I'm going to be doing tonight. I thought at first we were gonna do this in the dining room, and you could see my table already looks cute with velvet pumpkins everywhere, but setting the pumpkins up with this along your table and candles, it just is so fun and gets everybody so in the mood. It's very festive. Look at these three little witches. These are the cutest thing.
So cute.
Okay, and then I'm going to show you the serving bowl. Sorry that I can't reach everything,
No,
Jen.
it's okay.
Thank God that Jen's helping me. The little serving bowl that is shaped like a spider web. And we were talking the other night about a spider web versus a cobweb. Yeah, well, a cobweb, Sophia said, it's just a spider web without a spider. I didn't know if that was true.
I never heard that. I mean, I really
thought it was like,
never thought about the difference.
Oh, I do, because I don't like spiders.
Sure you do.
Yeah, I do not like a spider, and I just saw one a few days ago, actually, in Tennessee. That was the biggest spider I've ever seen. I repeat, I'm not telling my daughters. I hope they're not watching this. Okay, so this bowl, so cute, and you saw the plate already that I absolutely love. And then, of course, if you are having, this is not a back scratcher, this is to toss your salad. Although you could scratch your back and then toss your salad, but I don't think people would like that.
That would be a Halloween
Anyway, this is super cute to toss the salad.
It really is cute, huh?
Imagine using these year-round.
Hi, welcome to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Merry Christmas. Anyway, who was at the gate? Who dares to come to my house right now? Oh, I thought you were Alexia.
I'm going with Mom.
That was so weird. Portia just walked in. She doesn't have school today, and I literally thought it was Alexia. Someone at the gate.
Okay.
So make sure the dogs are in. Okay, so after these salad tongs, I'm going to move on. Portia, how cute are these? Can you say hi, Portia?
There's a person at the gate.
Can you please say hi?
No.
Please, you're so mean.
Not
Anyway, a quick peek. Okay, then I'm going on to next. I guess I'm not gonna get a quick peek. Okay, the Ghost Marble Cheese Board. Like, it's not just a regular ghost board, it's marble, okay? Marble ghost. I don't know if you can see, like, you know, that it's actually marble, but it's so cute. Little cheese board here, which we always have to have cheese when we have friends over. Because I'm someone who, when people come over, I need them to have food the second they walk in the door. You know when you go to someone's house, I don't know why, whenever I go to someone's house, I'm hungry. Like when you go to someone's house, I want food right away.
Oh, all the snacks.
I want a snack immediately. Like, don't invite me over and have me wondering where they are.
Yeah, totally.
And have me like looking around thinking, am I missing something? No, I want them out and ready to roll. Have you ever gone to someone, oh no, it's okay. Have you ever gone to someone's house and you can tell they did not make enough food? That is very stressful. I do not like that. I always make way too much.
Georgie.
Georgie, no. Oh no, Georgie is really just, she gets
She's
into
a
everything.
little rambunctious.
But we were talking the other night how we went to someone's house a long time ago, but I've never forgotten it. And it was like my family and their family, and they had like one chicken, like the one you would buy, like one little rotisserie chicken, like you'd buy at the market, for the two families. So I'm the type of person I get stressed with that kind of stuff. Like, don't do that to me, because then I feel like I have to take literally nothing, because of course my kids come first. So, do you want any more? I'm like, I don't even want the first bit, let alone any more. Don't even start with me. Yeah, so we don't want to be that kind of hostess. Okay, the Supreme Housewares Halloween Cat Cheese Spreaders. So, oh my gosh, I've got to get these for Farrah. Well, I know all my girls have cats now, but I don't know, I just think of Farrah always with a cat, because she was the OG of being a cat mom. Look how cute these cat knives are. I'm getting up there close enough. I have like a delay. Okay, but these are so adorable. I have to buy I used to buy everything with dogs on it. Now I have to buy dogs and cats.
Hate it when we get an excuse to buy more stuff.
I hate it when that happens. I mean, between three of my girls, there are 6 cats. Farrah's got 2 cats, Alexia has 2 cats, and Sophia, which means also me, have 2 cats. And they're the cutest things. Oh my gosh. It's just, I can't with all the cat videos being sent back and forth. Anyway, these are so cute. A set of 4 for your little cheese board with the ghost. Let me answer some questions. Oh, a lot of questions.
We have a lot of questions.
Okay. Priscilla says, Kyle, I love this plum color on you. Thank you so much. I've never worn this before. Annoying me, I left the tag on because I've known. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Nora says, when will you put up your Christmas decorations? My Christmas decorations will go up probably November 1st. I don't know. I mean, I put up my Christmas decorations very early, because I really enjoy that. It brings me happiness. So I don't want to make excuses anymore of why or wait because people think it's the right time. I'm going to do what makes me happy. So people get very anxious when they see that I have decorations up too early, but I don't care. Also, I know some people put up their Christmas tree Christmas Eve. That's like their tradition. Are you kidding me? talk about a lost opportunity. To go that whole time without enjoying, like sitting there and looking at the twinkling lights while you have your coffee, or you're sitting at home watching a movie at night. I could never do that. Okay. H says, hey OG, you look amazing. I mean, stunning. Thank you. I just made it my own word. Well, thanks. Guess what has been the scariest part of RHOBH? Do you think Carlton really did curse your computer? Well, that was definitely not the scariest part of RHOBH. I've had a lot scarier, situations happen with people on the show that I actually cared about. That person and there was no love lost there. But do I think that she did that? I don't know. I've never seen a computer do that. Did you ever see that episode?
I mean, I had to, but I'm not totally recalling.
She kept saying that she was a witch, and then all of a sudden all these weird things were coming up on the computer that were like creepy and weird like that. Just scrolling across my computer in big letters. It's very strange. And it's proof because it was on camera. Love it when that happens. Okay. Melissa says, I love the new hat band. Oh, thank you. That's on my Instagram story, and I tagged them too. She has amazing hat bands. As you guys know, I love hats and hat bands. Anything, now my purse needs a charm, my hat needs a hat band. You can't just have a hat.
Again, more things to buy.
I need accessories for the hat now. I mean, I was shopping for my hats in Nashville.
It's not even for you.
Amazon customer says, what were you up to in Nashville? We just went on a girls' trip and had so much fun. It is so beautiful. Once again, my favorite time of year in the fall like this. So, just taking it all in, the pumpkins and everything decorated so beautifully for fall, and just doing all the fun things, just hanging out and relaxing. Amazon customer says, Kyle, how do you remain so confident in the public eye? I don't know, am I? I don't know.
But that's
I don't know if I'm perceived as that, then thank you. I think I'm a pretty confident person, but of course I have my moments. I have, my insecurities too, but...
it would be hard not to, because there's crazy people.
Oh yeah, I mean, it would be hard not to. Anything you have wrong with you, or even not, people love to pick on and make fun of, so... I'm kind of desensitized, honestly, but... yeah, I don't know. I just tune out the negative noise, so I don't know, maybe that's why I can come across like I'm confident. Haley says, how would you describe RHOBH in season 15 in 4 words? I was gonna say 15 words. In 4 words. Oh my gosh, every time I am asked this, I struggle. It was really unexpected because of the dynamics that have shifted in people you would never imagine to. Shocking, uncomfortable, stressful. Oh, I guess I should throw in a little fun too. I mean, yes, we have some fun now and then, honestly, otherwise I wouldn't have been there that long, but I just heard Sophia pull out, no goodbye. You know what? Okay, I see how it is. Tim Connolly, hi Tim Connolly. We need our girl in another horror movie next spooky season. I agree. I would like to do another scary movie. I think it's time. I actually was thinking about that earlier.
Sometimes I still can't believe we do scary movies.
You can't believe I do scary movies?
Yeah.
Since I'm so little too.
I know.
I actually was looking through photos from my acting, things, and going way back because someone posted something, and I was so little that I didn't remember making the movie or TV show. I even forgot now what it was. With Google, I had to look it up. I was like, I don't even know what that was. I don't have any memory of that. But yeah, my first scary movie, which was directed by Tobe Hooper, who directed the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, who I just learned was inspired by the Ed Gein story. So in the show Monster, there's someone who plays Tobe Hooper, and I was like, I can't even believe that I did that kind of scary movie. It was called Eaten Alive. If you look it up, you'll see me when I was, I think, 5 years old, and it's really scary, and it gave me a lot of anxiety. No wonder I have issues. Okay, followers, Danielle Z, Nancy, Gretchen Brock, thank you so much for following. Okay, now I'll come back to your questions in a minute. I see a lot of them flying in here. So, let me just get to, okay. Oh, the Witch House vintage metal sign. I'm gonna put this at my front door for any visitors wanting to come see me unannounced. But you know what? This is gonna go on the gate outside.
Yes, I like that.
Let's put this at the gate. I like that too. Anyway, this is so cute. Put it in the window, I don't know, on your front door, wherever you want to put it. You know what? This could be year round too. Because you know what? Sometimes you feel a little witchy.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Then we're going to the Times Pumpkin Laurel Statement Large Candle.
This smells so good.
Look how cute this candle is. Showing you with the lid and without. It's so pretty and smells unbelievable. These
really
like smells make me hungry. Like what does this smell?
I don't even. It's like
This
everything
is-
you want. It's like fall in a candle.
This pumpkin laurel. I mean, it smells unbelievable. We need to light this immediately. This candle is, it's so pretty and it smells so beautiful. I'm going to light it right now. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about the Snuggle Sack Halloween Throw Blanket in orange. I also have a Halloween blanket, not a very cute one, I have to admit. So I'm glad I'm replacing it now with this. I have one of those like little, I don't know what you call them, that kind of like fuzzy material. But this one is so cute. Look at this. Wait, is this upside down? No.
Isn't it so
Look
cute?
how cute this is, you guys.
And
look-
it's so
look at the
soft.
back side, reversible. Okay. This is so cute and it's so soft. And you know, I always talk about, I love that soft stretch, that fabric that's like bouncy and soft. Anyway, oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, Snuggle Sack Halloween Throw Blanket, I got that. Okay, Halloween Skeleton Throw Pillows. Oh, okay, here we go, right here.
Wait, is that this one? I don't know if it's this one or this one.
Oh, I thought it was this one.
It might be. Either way,
Oh, I don't know if this would be considered a throw pillow, but okay, maybe I have to go, am I gonna have to come back to this?
it's okay. You can just do it
Okay,
now.
well, look how cute this is, guys.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Yes, okay, good. This is a pillow, squishy. You can't tell maybe from here, but this is so cute sitting on a chair or your sofa or when you enter your home, just to have it greeting people. You know what I'm talking about? I just think that's so cute. This will be added to the sofa tonight for Sophia's little soiree. Okay, let's see, Halloween skeleton throw. Okay, so there's another skeleton, but I guess I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that other skeleton pillows. Bats wall decor.
Okay, you can stick these on because I put the little sticky on there. So like, I think they would look so cute. Like,
Can you see my mantle, or is it, no, just do it here. Oh my God, you guys.
these are
Cuteness.
adorbs.
By the way, I saw bats flying in my backyard recently, and I did not know that we had bats around. I've never seen that. And I was like, what are those birds doing out so late? They're bats. Have you ever seen bats around here? Jen lives down the street from me, by the way.
No, but I don't want to. So
Yeah, we're not looking for bats, but look how cute that is.
I always thought those were like those are so easy to put up. Like, I want to get more of those. It comes with so many too, and some are even smaller. I just didn't put
Oh my God, that's so cute to put in the window.
These are really cute.
They come a bunch in a packet, so that can go anywhere. Here, a window, refrigerator.
And there's
You have
like
glass cabinets, anywhere. So cute. You guys, by the time I'm done today, I'm really excited to see how my house is gonna come out.
transform.
It's already decorated, but now
It's
it's,
gonna be the
gotta be more. Okay, Halloween spider web placemats. There's something similar in the carousel because, wait,
Yeah.
we're sold out.
These
So
are sold out, so
we-
there's a similar one.
these are sold out, so we have something similar for you guys to check out. But look how cute these placemats are. These come in a set of 4. 4, right?
Yeah.
Set of 4. Anyway, why am I showing you like they're okay? But they're like foamy. So anyway, check out the similar ones in the carousel, and that just looks so cute. Any color plate on top of that. Okay. The black vintage wine glasses. You know, I have an obsession with dishes and glasses, but look how cute these are. This one, the color, this looks like, it's like, could be black, could be purple, but this is the black one, right?
Yes. They do come in other colors.
Anyway, these are the black ones, but they have like a hint of a color to it too, which makes it even cooler actually. So this is great to put on your table. Little dramatic wine glass there. Okay, next I am going to do the Halloween disposable paper decorative napkin, which this you could do, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna open them. But these can be napkins are also hand towels in the bathroom. So I always have hand towels in my bathroom. And I feel bad because I'm like, it's paper in the environment, but you can't put one towel that everyone's using, right? I mean, I know I see that, but I'm like, so I always have hand towels in my bathroom. So this is a perfect one for this time of year. Look how cute. A lot of bats right now, so. And there's a lot that come in this. There's a lot of bats around here today.
I think of that little meme of that girl where she's like, frickin' bats.
Oh, I don't even know that.
Oh my God, it's gonna crack you up. I have to find it.
Okay, my hair is tangled in my mic. No, in my button. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay. I do like those napkins a lot. Like I said, there's a lot in the, they come with a lot of them. Okay. Now, vintage Halloween dinnerware set, Halloween plates, serving dishes. Okay. This is what I showed you guys last year that I love so much. Look at the cuteness.
They're so cute. Every one of them is different, which I love.
The witch is so good. Let's go on to the poison, which is also so cute. Anyway, got the poison. This one is obviously a fave. And then I will, this delay is just a lot. Okay, and then the owl, candles, so cute. A little, I don't know, haunted something.
Cemetery?
Some tombstone, candelabra, spooky candelabra. Anyway, these are such cute plates. So festive. Anyway, it's so easy to do. Like if you're gonna have friends over anyway, like just throw these decorations together and make it fun. It like seeing this, it makes me want to have people come over, which is why I said to Sophia, you know, let's do something tonight and cook, and you know, I'm gonna have the table all, you know, for Halloween. She needs the other table to decorate her pumpkins. I put a pumpkin outside of my house, and I knew to only get one because I know what happens. Did you see it?
Yep.
The squirrels eat it. It's just nibbled on and nibbled, so I can't keep a real pumpkin out there.
They're really loving it too, it looks like.
I mean, they just love it. It's just like a big snack for them.
It is.
Right?
Yep.
Okay, black artificial flowers.
I think they should show the graphics because we didn't have a vase for this one.
Do you have any of the...
And then the second one is in the little skull next to you.
Okay, oh, right. Okay, yeah, there we go. But look at this. Sorry, guys, over there at Amazon. I think we did better here because that's a plain vase. And look at this. This is really good. So cute. The
These
skull
are the
with the roses.
These are, and they come in like a box, but these like actually look really good.
Were you gonna say real? Because there's no such thing as a black rose.
I know, but like they come in other colors. Like if you bought the other colors, they might look real.
This is so cute to put in like a bath, your guest bathroom. Once again, if you have a little table in your entry, or dining table, wherever, coffee table, it's just so cute.
And the little skull is the next, the planter pot. It's in the carousel, you'll see it.
Another thing in the carousel you're gonna be seeing, if you look at this, how cute is this? I mean, this is adorable.
I know, it's a cute little table, or it could be cute in a bathroom too.
I know, because it kind of almost looks like a bath. But,
yeah, I thought the same thing.
Anyway, it's very, very cute. Okay, I'm gonna go to some questions because they're piling up and I'm not able to keep up with all these. Marion says, spray the pumpkin with polyurethane and they won't eat your pumpkins. Oh, but is that bad for them? I don't know.
I don't think that, I don't even know if they...
You think that they just won't touch it because they don't want to hurt them, but that's a good idea. Guess, do you know any of the Real Housewives of London? I don't think so. I don't know. Is that on? Sarah, would you ever go on the Traders? No, not for me. Do you like hosting or prefer attending a party? Hosting. Because then I can control when I'm in the mood to be around people. Because if you're invited, you have to go, you're like, oh no. But like, if I'm in the mood, I'm gonna do it, then, you know, I'm feeling it. HV says, do you have a favorite hearty fall dish you always make this time of year? Yes, lasagna, and I'm going to attempt to make that today. So, I'm scared to say that out loud, because once I say it, there's no turning back.
Committed.
Yeah, because recently I wanted to do it, and then I ended up not. It was just like when it was pouring rain that day, and it was, and then my gate to my house broke, and I like couldn't get out of the gate, and I was like, forget it, and I felt guilty I didn't make it. Ishara says, Kyle, I'm in my mid-20s. When it comes to decorations, do you buy every year or just reuse classics? I reuse my things, of course, but I always add to my things too. I mean, I have to go out into the shed.
That's a good way to word it. Add to.
Add to. I'm a collector. I collect everything. So, yeah, I have a shed that I keep. Even the shed sounds scary. My girls are like, no to the shed.
I'm a no to the shed as well.
Well, you know, when you want to put your decorations up really early and no one wants to help you, you got to go into the shed by yourself. And then, of course, I'm always looking for a spider.
Have you ever seen a critter in there?
I've seen, like, droppings.
No can do.
Yes, and also of spider webs. And a spider, of course. And then I'm like, then the project is done. I started, I got excited, I saw a spider, and then I left everything, and then I go back a few days later when I think the spider's gone. Mary says, your makeup looks so pretty. That's so nice, Mary. I swear to you, this was a 3-minute makeup. My Laura Geller palette, my tinted sunblock and mascara, and I was running down here. But thank you for that. Christina, what are your plans for Halloween? I don't have a plan yet. I better start thinking about that. It's soon. Tim said, someone went as your cursed computer screen for Halloween last year. I was dying. Oh my gosh. I need a picture of that, Tim. Can you send me that? Because I need a picture of that. Somebody also went as the cat meme with Taylor Armstrong and me. I've seen that Halloween costume. I've seen that on Christmas sweaters. Lee says, do people recognize you or hound you as much in Nashville as they do in LA? No, they do not. Sierra says, I love this setup. LOL, the skeleton is your co-host. This is my co-host. This is my co-host. I like that too. And this, I was just gonna make a joke, I'm not going to. Jen knows me way too well, and she knows what the joke is. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Some people, food is not a priority. Okay, what am I gonna go to next? I got too distracted. Diane says, did you watch The Hunting Wives? Yes, loved The Hunting Wives. You finished The Hunting Wives too, right, Jen?
Yeah, I did.
Do you love it?
I liked it. You know, Teddy couldn't get into it at all. She didn't even.
Teddy was not a Hunting Wives fan. SV says, how are things with Dorit? Stay tuned. Lisa, what have all your daughters been up to? Well, Portia is applying to colleges right now, so she's going through that whole process. And it's a lot of work, obviously. Alexia is enjoying her newlywed life and also decorating her house and working. Sophia is busy. She's like doing all this influencing stuff with all these brands, and she's just having fun, and she's like, I don't know, she's just killing it on her TikTok. So if you haven't seen or checked it out, follow her on TikTok. I think it's like Sophia, is she just under Sophia Manscan TikTok? Because Instagram, she's like Sophia Kylie with like 3 E's or something. Her middle name is Kylie, like me. I mean, you know. And she's a Capricorn like me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go to the next project. What?
Okay, I have to just tell you this because we have to tell people. So I heard these helicopters, and I went out and told Portia, be careful on your walk because I don't know what this helicopter is.
I didn't even notice helicopters. What is it? Portia needs to come home?
I already texted her. Someone said helicopters overhead because the bears were spotted.
Stop. You guys, I've never heard of this ever.
They were
Bears were in, like, close to our house on some. like climbed up on someone's pillar. She told Portia to get home right now.
They've been spotted like close to Teddy's house. So like Portia's fine, but that's why we're
Teddy
here.
and Jen were all within 1 mile of each other. No, that's too close. Does she know that? Will you text her?
I text her right now.
Okay, I just sent this to the family chat today. I was like, you guys, there's literally a big bear with their babies, right?
Yeah, it's a bear with 2 babies running around the valley.
So now we have helicopters above my house because of bears. Listen, normally I would be like, well, that's a better, scenario than what it could be, but not when my child's walking outside. I mean, she never has a day off of
Portia
school.
was like, where is that? And I said, where are we?
And she's fearless. She'll be like, it's fine. I won't care.
I know. I'm afraid.
Okay, I'll get back to my things. Sorry. Okay, so now Supreme Housewares. Did I already do this?
What is it?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I went back up to the wrong direction. Okay. Floor room artificial flowers. It's a different one.
We already did the artificial flowers.
No, I did these are 2 different ones though.
I know. So the first ones, they were going to show the graphics.
Oh, maybe I was showing 2 different things.
And then those are the floor room ones, the fake roses.
Got it.
Come
Okay.
in the box.
The WoHo candlestick holders.
Okay, I love these, you guys.
Okay, this is a fave of Jen's.
Because you can do it this way for a tea light or that way for the stick.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, so first of all, I love this color. This is what I call amber. So this to me is totally a year-round color. That's the color I have on my floor lights shining up to my trees. And I use these color light bulbs in my house too. Anyway, this, you can use a bigger candle there, like what do you call it, tea light?
Tea light.
Tea light candle, or you can do a taper candle. So I like that. You get like a 2-for-1 situation. And I love this color. This is a great color. This comes 4 in a set, Jen, or 2?
It comes, a lot more than that.
Oh.
It comes at 8.
8 in a set. Okay, I'm trying not to think about the bears outside.
I know. I'm trying to text Portia about the bears.
Live. We are live reporting on the bears from my house. Did Portia respond about coming home?
She's typing. She said, already on my way. She's like, do you think the bears are going to come get me?
Okay, because usually she's not afraid of anything, which I love that about her, but I also stress because as a mom, I'm like, can you be a little bit afraid of things so that you are a little more cautious? Okay, how am I saying this? Am I saying this wrong? I'm just gonna say the skull planter pots.
Yes, which is the one that has those black ones.
Oh, we already did this then. Okay,
Yeah,
I jumped ahead. Sorry, I'm gonna show you again because I think it's so cute. This is gonna go in my powder bath today. Okay, Halloween wreath for the front door.
And this one is already sold out because these things are flying off the shelves. We have a similar one in the carousel.
By the way, Jen made me a wreath last year for Halloween, and I have to find a spot to put that because it was in the shed that I didn't want to go to yet, and I had gotten another one. And wait till you see this one. This one's sold out though?
This one's sold out.
Okay.
There's similar ones.
There are similar ones though.
This one is really cute though.
Look at this cuteness.
You could always save it and then maybe they'll get it back in stock.
Okay. Or go and find similar ones in the carousel. Maybe there's one that is more black.
Yeah.
What's in the similar? Now I'm curious what the similar ones are. Okay. Anyway, love that. And let's see.
The similar ones are very cute, guys.
The similar ones are very cute
check
for
it
Jen,
out.
and she has good taste. Halloween hand towels. So a hand towel, sorry. Oh, this is just so cute.
I know.
Yeah, look at this.
That is so Kyle coded. I don't even know what.
It's Kyle coded because it says howdy and has cowboy hats and a cowboy boot. So cute. Remember I wanted a tattoo like that for a second? And everyone was like, no. I get excited about things sometimes, guys, And I don't know, I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I think my daughters were like, no, not for a tattoo, you can't get that. Okay. Okay, so now the flameless floating candle. Do we have that here? Or do I have to do it?
That's graphics only.
Oh, oh yeah, it says that right there. Can you guys show the flameless floating candle, please?
These are good for creating a vibe too.
This is what Alexia has.
Yeah.
Oh, Alexia has, she said it took 45 minutes. She put them over her entire ceiling in her front room in her house. Did you see that?
Yeah, they look so
And she
cute. You
posted it.
can control them with that little remote, so you don't have to like. These LED remotes have just changed the ambient lighting game.
I mean, seriously, you just a little click and does it change colors too?
No, I don't think it changes colors.
Okay,
But-
that would be a lot. There were colors dangling from your ceiling.
Yeah,
I
it
like
would.
that. Okay, Halloween decorations.
Skull. That's that.
Skull pillow covers, which, oh, okay, now this one. Yes.
We're big fans of skeletons, guys.
Big fans of skeletons. Portia is back. Well, that was a short-lived walk, but guess what? Better safe than sorry. But look how cute this pillow is. Super cute. Anyway, I love this. Adorable pillow. She's knocking at the door.
Locked out.
Okay. Halloween witch hat, which is a graphics only. Can you pull up the witch hat for me, guys? My Amazon Live friends. Let's see. Look how cute that is. Portia, did you see any bears?
No.
Shoot.
Now that she's home and safe, I mean, it's so sad. Why are there bears running around here? It's so they're hungry.
Wait, this is a stupid question, but where do bears live and how do they get here?
Usually the mountains.
Portia wants to know where do they live and how they get here.
But what mountains?
Obviously, I know I've never seen that near our house, a bear ever. In Aspen, yes, never here. This is very interesting. We see coyotes. Okay, the Halloween witch hat, super cute. Okay, now the candlestick holders. Are these different candlestick holders?
Okay, so those are the black ones.
Okay, yes, sorry, here. So these, when they drip the wax, they're red, guys. So,
They just haven't been burning long enough, but they bleed.
they bleed. Oh
Which
my
is
God.
super-
Ah! Oh, I just made it drip.
Which is so cute.
How cute is that? As the wax melts, they just bleed red. That is very cute. Okay, anyway, I do love those. I'm going to go back to some questions. Okay, a lot of them, okay. Amazon customer, do you ever do Christmas in Aspen? Yes, often. Lee, how long do you keep your Halloween decorations up? Well, I put them up so early, and then after Halloween, I will wait a beat before my Thanksgiving Christmas decorations.
A beat is as long as it takes to pack up the Halloween
Exactly.
and get the Christmas out.
Exactly. No, I think this year, because I don't know, I made an extra effort this year inside the house, so I will leave them up a little longer, because Thanksgiving really is just, you know, moving from Halloween to Christmas decorations. So yeah, I will wait a little bit, and then the tree will go up, and my skeleton co-host will be put away in the shed for a year. Anyway, Amazon customer says, hi Kyle, are you excited about this upcoming season? Who were you closest to? You know, excited is not the right word when you're actually on the show. I mean, I think as a viewer to watch it, I get excited about a show that I like to watch, but being on it, there's so much stress. I can't say that I'm excited to relive these things, to be honest. But I'm excited for, I guess, people to see, you know, what happened and what we shot and what went down over this last year, I guess. Henry says, since RHOBH comes out early December, when do you think we'll get the trailer? Have you seen it yet? I have not seen the trailer. I need to see that trailer. I have not seen it yet.
I want to see it.
I
too,
heard,
actually.
wait, what day of the week is December 4th?
December 4th is a Thursday.
And so, we usually air on a Tuesday for a long time. So what's the following Tuesday?
The 9th.
I'm thinking maybe it's gonna be the 9th, unless they switched us to Thursdays, which is entirely possible. We used to be on Mondays, and I don't know. So, anyway, I am anxious to see the trailer. Okay, Rebecca says, how is Teddy doing? She is doing much better, way better. I think physically, in her spirits, everything. So, and Rebecca says, sending love to Teddy. Thank you so much. I will tell her. Isabella, do you have any Halloween traditions? I love you and your family, by the way. Thank you, Isabella. Do I have Halloween traditions? Well, I did when my kids were younger. You know, I always invited people over to my house, and I would make my lasagna and cook dinner for everybody, and then we would go trick-or-treating. That was so fun. And my eldest daughter, Farah, is born on Halloween. So, you know, I don't know, I've always just had ties to Halloween, obviously in the Halloween movie, so I just love it. And now I'm like, well, I mean, that's why tonight, even though it's on Halloween, I'm excited to cook and, you know, have people over here. Can you imagine, like, what if we just went trick-or-treating? How else am I gonna get candy?
I know.
These girls are gonna be out and busy.
I'd like to be walking around and act like I can't keep up with my kids and just
they'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Trick or treat. Oh, I'm coming. I'm getting you your snacks. I'm getting you your little treats. Nobody would need to know.
That was me and Beth on the plane the other day, hoping nobody would sit between us, acting like we were looking for our friends.
Amazon customer says, how is your sister Kim doing? She's doing fine, thank you. Nora, do you dress your dogs up for Halloween? I've tried that. It's really hard.
I've tried it too.
I tried it.
Some good laughs, but.
And then also, forget the photo. This is not gonna happen. I mean, it's really rough to try to get a photo with your dogs. First, the getting them dressed, and then the photo. It's all too much. Macy says, how many tattoos do you have? Do you know the number? I want to say 13.
I don't.
12, 13.
I don't know. I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, maybe I only have 11. Maybe it's 11. I forgot.
I can't even.
It's time for a new one.
I was thinking it's time for me to get a new one too.
It is time.
I have some good real estate that I haven't used, but
I've got some good real estate too.
my next one's gonna be here.
Amazon customer, if they did a Real Housewives of Aspen, would you prefer to be on that show? No, only because that would mean I'd have to start all over again, and who knows how long I'd have to do that for. But that would be a good show. Who knows? You never know. I've actually talked about doing something like that, but producing it, not to be on it. Victoria asked, do you do a bunch of Christmas trees? We need to see how you decorate. Oh, I will show you guys how I decorate. Yes, I do a bunch of Christmas trees. I do 1, 2, 3 downstairs, and then 1 upstairs in the hall. And usually the girls like to have like a little one in their room. And then last year I did one in my room that was very pathetic. That was like.
It was kind of a last minute.
It was a last minute, and I couldn't. The scale was off in my mind on the box. I don't know. And then I got home and was like, wah, wah, because I have high ceilings in my room. It didn't work. Who is scarier? Ramona, LVP, or Lisa Rinna? That is funny.
I feel like that's an easy answer.
That's an easy answer. LVP. Anywho, Natalia says, how's your relationship with Dorit these days? Well, I mean, things could be better. You just have to wait and watch the show this season. You know, like I said, the dynamics have shifted a lot, and it was just sort of like this throughout the season. So, yeah, you'll find out pretty soon, I think. Katie, is it hard to get into the holiday spirit in sunny California? Yes, it can be. That's why I go the extra mile to try to create that, because I really love that so much. So sometimes you gotta make it. Sometimes you gotta put the air conditioning on so you're cold, so you can put your fireplace on. Talk about a waste, but I only half joke that I do that. But I really love to have a fireplace on and get into the, you know, kind of vibe. So, Sarah asks, when did you get your first tattoo? I guess 3 years ago.
We did it whenever it was like Alexia.
It was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Okay, I'm gonna go back. Have I gone through all these things yet? No, I have more stuff to do. Okay, sorry. Okay.
Not much though.
I don't know how you say this. I'm just gonna say the Halloween LED flameless flickering candles. Okay, I'm gonna start that again. Halloween LED flameless flickering candles. Did those arrive?
Those are the ones sitting right next to you.
Did they arrive, Jen? Okay, the flameless flickering candles. These are so cute. This is my fave. I don't know. The Crow was really, I don't know. I like all of them. Okay. These are really cute. Again, really set the tone with the vibes. Get your candles going.
I just love all these LED candles because you don't have to stress about fires.
I like them for decoration, stuff like that, but I do love an actual
I do too.
candle flame.
Well,
I
I'm
also
a
saw
nervous wreck with
on
those
Amazon.
stick candles next to you.
You're a nervous wreck with this?
Yeah.
Jen's a nervous wreck.
Sometimes you get a
These
little
candles
carried
next to-
away with flopping things around. Over
Apparently,
there.
I flop around a lot when I talk. I saw on Amazon, which are not here, the flickering lights that you put in your, outdoor lighting. So it looks like it's like
Yes.
oil lamp, but not oil lamp. What am I talking about?
Like a gas lamp with a
Gas
real flame.
lamp. What? I said oil light from the 1800s.
Well, I think it's part of the same
before
idea.
that. Okay. Anyway, those are not on here, but that's fun to add to your outdoor lighting too.
You could find them and like put them on a story.
Yeah, I love those. Okay, the Cocoa Choir doormat. The doormat. Okay.
We do love a seasonal doormat.
I do love a seasonal doormat. Ta-da! Oh my god, please don't go into my tea. Okay, anyway.
See what I
that's
mean?
Very
Flailing
cute.
things around.
Flailing things around. That is a cute one. The little pumpkins on there. That way, that's how you do it. You put that doormat at your front door. We should have added the flickering candles that you can put if you have lights outside your house, little flickering lights. You set the tone. As soon as people walk up to your home, they start feeling excited. Oh, that's so cute. And then you come in, and then you have your little friends sitting around, your little co-host.
Your little friends.
Yeah. Whoa, now my co-host is getting antsy. Yeah, and then, just like set things on, a table in the entry, the candles, have a little bowl. Oh, speaking of the bowl, Halloween candy bowl. Yeah. Jen just broke a skeleton's arm off. Jen, do you know where the skeleton candy bowl is? Oh, it's over there. Sorry, Jen is busy putting back together one of my co-hosts.
This comes with adheat, like a little. You have to be careful with the bowl.
Okay. Okay. Wait.
It's balanced on there. It can be attached.
Okay.
It's just not.
It can be attached, or you can do it separately. But look, okay.
Isn't that cute?
Yes.
It would even be cute, like to set your keys on when you come inside during the holidays.
Yeah, it would be. Or to put candy corn. So are you guys a yes to the candy corn? We talked about this before. I love candy corn. I do not care if people say it feels like wax, the texture. I like it.
I like the taste of it too.
Jen just taking apart this body's over here.
Well, I put it together, so.
Okay. Anyway, this is so cute. And look at the bowl. It's, oh my god, I just got, you know what this reminds me of? Just gonna say it, Jen. Look.
What?
Monster. I'm sorry to say this, guys, but honestly, this is, yeah. Okay.
Well, I haven't seen because I can't watch.
Well, I put it on wrong, but look.
So-
Anyway, super cute. Yeah, I'm not gonna give anything away. It's a very creepy show, but interesting. Okay. Oh, look at this little guy. He needs a little cowboy hat. Can't
Well-
believe. So many missed opportunities
Missed
today.
opportunity.
Okay, so let's go through some of my favorites, and then I'm also gonna go to a hi to a new follower, Isabella. Amazon customer, do you listen to Addison Rae? I don't think I actually have. Maybe I haven't, I didn't realize.
But we also didn't really talk about the 2-pack, the skeletons that are your co-hosts. They come in a 2-pack.
Oh, these, my co-hosts come in a 2-pack, in case you didn't hear Jen say that. We love that. What color and brand lipstick are you wearing? I am wearing Buxom, and the color is, I forgot. But in my carousel, I've talked about them before, they're my favorite lip glosses. It's not in there, it's upstairs on my vanity. Anyway, it's, all the colors of the Buxom lip glosses are beautiful, and I've been wearing them forever. I don't know how long they've been around, but I think since they first came out. Okay, what Amazon customer says, what kind of tea is your favorite? Oh, well, this one is the only, I like mint teas. I like peppermint, not like the mint leaves. And this one I love is called, what is this one? Orange and Spice Bigelow. I have to buy them on Amazon in bulk because a lot of people in the house like this tea. But then I also just like a plain like black tea also. Guess, can you say 5 nice things about LVP? Yes, of course I can say 5 nice things about LVP. She's very funny. She's very smart. She's beautiful. She is a very good businesswoman. And let me see, she's beautiful, she's smart, she's funny, she's a good businesswoman. And I mean,
well, we've seen her at shoot. She's probably a good grandmother too. 'Cause we've seen
I
her
bet she'd be a good grandmother. Yes, that's
she
a good
would look
one.
very cute with playing, holding
Yeah.
the baby over the table and playing with it and stuff.
Yeah, so listen, LVP and I have had our issues, and you know, obviously in doing a show like this doesn't always bring out the best in people. So I think that you know, if that weren't a part of it, I could maybe see things differently. But of course, you know, I have my negative takeaways also, but of course there are many great qualities to Lisa Vanderpump and attributes, absolutely. Okay, Amazon customer, what kind of tea is your favorite? Oh, I answered that. Are you excited for BravoCon or is it draining? Well, there's parts of it I'm excited about, you know, seeing the fans and the people come from all over the place for this, but it's also a lot. Like, you are up so early all day, going from place to place to place, meeting people, standing like for hours and hours and hours on end, taking pictures and for literally days. So that can be exhausting. What hair color do you use in your hair? It's beautiful. I have L'Oreal. Exactly. I used the number. I sometimes mix a 4 and a 5. I had this whole debate last time whether I used a chestnut or not. I kind of just changed, to be honest. I just decide that day. If I don't have the color I want, I pick another version. What's your favorite part or most rewarding part of being part of the Housewives franchise? I think looking back and having things documented with my daughters since they're little, you know, even just recently seeing something when Portia was just a baby, and that I have this footage always because I'm not that great with capturing pictures and videos myself. So I think that's, you know, probably the best part. Also, you know, we've traveled to a lot of great places, so, and got pushed to do things that I wouldn't normally want to do, that were a little scary for me. But I was like, oh, well, I don't want to be the only one who doesn't do this. Fine, I'll go up in the helicopter. Or what was the thing I did in Hong Kong? What am I forgetting?
Oh, what are those things called?
It's like a gondola, but it's not. Well, I guess it is a gondola.
It is a gondola.
I think of a gondola at skiing, but like that was so high and so scary. I would never have done that if we weren't filming in there in 1 million years. So it does push me to do things that, you know, I wouldn't normally do. Sarah says, what is the best part about having 4 daughters? Oh my gosh, my daughters are just so fun, and they're just make me laugh, and they're the best support system. Okay, I'm gonna go over a few things. I have 2 minutes left. These tongs for tossing your salad. If you're having a dinner party, invite your friends over, guys, and toss your salad with these, or really mess with people and do this year round. Okay, the kitty cat cheese spreader, also really cute for entertaining.
Adorbs.
I'm doing this, yes, adorbs. My little co-hosts come 2 in a pack, which I love. These pajamas that I'm gonna be wearing tonight, when Sophia has her friends over to decorate pumpkins. These are so cute, and I love them, and they're really soft. These black taper candles that when they are dripping, they bleed. Love those. I love these candle holders, that these are year-round. These are not just, I just lost the co-host. That you can do the tea lights or the taper candles, and they're very like heavy. They feel like substantial, which I love, and they come 8 in a package.
Yes.
8 in a package, and these are, like I said, year-round. That's a really pretty color. This
I'm gonna
amber
get
color.
those. I love them.
1 minute left. Oh no. Okay. I love these little hand towels for your bathroom, or napkins, whatever you want to call them. Okay, I'm out of time. One more thing. Oh, these candles, super cute. I like these. Okay. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And I hope you loved all of the stuff that we shared with you today. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your Wednesday, and I'll see you soon.